So I had an insight today as to what this whole political thing we're doing has to do with Ascension. It's a totally different reframe that's going to help you understand, number one, what we're doing, number two, why we're doing it, and number three, why it's taking so long. The short of it is that we are trying to get everyone to have the same beliefs. And the reason I laugh about that is because that's not real that's not really what we're doing, and yet that's what we're doing. I'm I'm not trying to be weird about it, but let me unpack it and you'll see why I'm kind of giggling about it. Because what's happening right now is that in the history of the world, the whole point of coming to Earth is that this is like your own private West world. You can do whatever you want here, understanding that within the rules of the game, you can experience across a spectrum. Now, this allows you to have any sort of belief, any sort of experience, to act out in any sort of way. Because this is a place of contrast, of duality, we've got good guys and bad guys. You can be the good guy in a life, you can be the bad guy, and anything in between. Now, all of this playing in the playground, in the sandbox of Earth, the school of Earth, has led to countless belief systems. And I'm not even talking about like religion and spirituality, belief systems. The bad guys always win, or the good guys always win in the end. There are millions upon millions of different beliefs. Big beliefs and small beliefs. And all of these beliefs create realities. That's a whole big giant thing to unpack. I'm not going to do it in this video. Just stay with me for what I'm going to say next. Now, because we have all of these millions of beliefs, you can see why I laugh. It's impossible to get us to all believe the same thing, number one. And number two, that's not really the goal. We're not trying to wrestle every single belief. Not doing that. But the whole point of this ascension, of this process of human evolution, to expand our consciousness, to get to the fifth dimension, create the new earth, whatever framework you want to put on it, the whole point of this is to get everyone out of duality and into divine unity consciousness. So all of those belief systems that are about duality, good, bad, light, dark, binary, non-binary, all of these beliefs have to be transmuted. They have to be transformed. If we're going to get out of these, one does not simply wake up in the fifth dimension. One does not simply embody Christ consciousness overnight. We have to go through this long transitional process of first awakening to what our beliefs even are, then being willing to have flexibility on them, then being willing to shift out of them, and then going into adopting new beliefs. Now, humans are always doing this, but it's very complex. It's very challenging because so many of the reasons why we believe things in the first place, they're either through lifelong conditioning or lifetimes of conditioning, or they're based on wounding. The beliefs we create to protect ourselves when we're wounded, those are incredibly hard to let go of because they are protective. Our body's like, I got one job to do. I got one job. So you can see how this migration of belief is gonna take a minute. It's been in progress. It's been in progress for many, many years, but it is going to take a while to fully get there. And the there is not that we all believe one singular thing, because this is still a place of choice and creation, individuality and expression. But the one unified belief we're trying to have is about love, unity, expansion of that unity consciousness. So then when we zoom back in to the politics of the United States, and really everywhere right now, every country is doing some version of this. They're working out the karmic patterns of their own nation, the belief systems of that nation, the systems, the social structures, the political structures. We are having the revelation of what it is people actually believe. And it's being shown to us in a very dramatic way. Right now, while we're looking at the Republican Party being absolute aspects, we are seeing the revelation so that people inside of these parties who didn't fully understand what they were signing up for, didn't fully think that those political leaders they chose would really do the thing, they're having a rude awakening from their entrenched belief systems. Now, again, this isn't duality of Republicans bad, Democrats good. It's really about the old ways of control, scarcity, of elitism, of racism, of misogyny, all the isms, all the things we've been talking about here in our little social justice circles. There's the old ways where the world was based on those things. And then there's what we're trying to evolve into, people who believe in equality and safety for all and financial security for everybody. It's that. We're trying to migrate people toward a society where everybody wants expansion, peace, love, acceptance. Now, even among people who say they want that, they still have to go through their wounding. That makes them think that maybe that's not possible. Or maybe in their own shadow blindness, they believe it for themselves, but maybe not so much for other people. There's so many different nuances of belief that even people who really want the thing, we still have to go through all our wounding, all our shadows, all our hidden beliefs and agreements. And we still have to go through more of the revelation of the underpinnings of this world. I did a video a while ago where I talked about the truth of white supremacy and how not enough people who look like me are really understanding that and understanding where they have benefited from their privilege. They haven't even learned to unpack their privilege. So all of these things are happening right now in one country under one political party. So it's messy. But when you can apply it to that, you can see how Ascension is working in real time, that there are different forces and we're trying to evolve as a species. But first, we have to see where we're attached to the old systems, where we believe in them, where we've been fooled by them, where we're still wounded enough to not want to give equality to other people. That's what we're doing right now. So that's why it's taking time. But I do want to assure you not to worry because we don't have to wait until every single person is on board for things to get better. And a case in point, if you look at marginalized communities through the last, 60 years, you can see how those communities, if we're talking civil rights, if we're talking gay rights, those communities have been through so much oppression, so much suffering. And while there's still ways to go, things got infinitely better for those people in those communities along the way. They didn't have to wait till there is no more racism ever, no more bigotry ever for things to improve, for them to create safety, acceptance, expansion. So really, if you think about, we're doing civil rights, but nationwide, and not just racism, but all the isms, that's what we're doing now. It's gonna take time, but we're getting there, and things are getting really good for the awareness, for the waking up at people who need to be woken up with. I'm tired, I can't talk. I'm just saying, we're getting there. It's underway, and we're gonna keep going, and we will get there fully. So have patience, and in the meantime, have hope and have excitement for what's already unfolding. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect before you are in joy, before you are proud to be who you are, before you create and experience safety for yourself and others. We are doing it, we have been doing it, and we're gonna keep going till it's all the way done.